And we're live.
Awesome. Thank you, Tina. My name is Sienna. This is my partner, Tina. We founded Oops. And you may have seen our little posts about the vocal events calendar. We've been trying to gather all the events in one place. And now, building on that, we thought it'd be a great opportunity to talk with some people who are hosting those events to get more information on why you should check it out. So, today we have Sahar Hassan here to talk about Home, Hope, and Humanity. I love alliterations. And this is produced by your organization, the Ladyslipper Ensemble, and it will be premiering on October 28th and running through November 28th. Let's get that out there now. And it will be on Sparrow Live, which is an online platform. So, all that's out there. Hello, Sahar. Nice to see
Hello,
you.
hello, Sienna. Hello, Tina. It's nice to see you both as always.
So, can you tell us when did you have the first idea for this project and what inspired it?
I had this first idea for the project in probably February, mid February, and we had already been planning at Lady Slipper Ensemble a series of mini concerts that were virtual, and they're roughly 30 to 40 minutes. And we had three of them so far in the spring. Uh, and this was going to be one of them. But what inspired me as far as the topic is things we had talked about before, is this time that we are living in and we are hopefully coming out of, especially these last 18 months. Um, Having some really dark times, isolating times, uh, and reflecting on things that have been happening in our country and also here locally in our Twin Cities. So they're texts that felt really kind of close to me and near and dear to me, and I know Laura shares the same feeling about that.
So, you
You
mentioned
mentioned
Laura.
you mentioned Laura.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the artists involved in this project.
All right. First is Lara Bolton, who is absolutely no stranger to anyone here in the Twin Cities, I hope, and far beyond the Twin Cities. She's just a fabulous coach, opera coach, and she couldn't be with us here today because she's actually busy doing what she does best. And she works with some of the top opera companies in the country, and um, I really love working with Lara because I feel that she allows me and also other singers to keep our integrity as musicians and as artists, as she, advises us, uh, yet does it with just so much respect. And she really cares deeply for us and our well-being. Um, and Not only is she this classical collaborative pianist, but she does do this other thing that's really cool. And it's called Vox Specs. And they've been a little bit on hiatus during the pandemic, but they will be remounting in New York in 2022. And they had done a show actually at Ice House before the pandemic. And I asked her to just give me a little description of how she would explain this to the audience. So she said, I take aria melodies and rewrite their accompaniments, usually for piano, synth, guitar, and drum kit, more like a typical pop or rock band setup. Sometimes I fuse the arrangements with pop, jazz, and soul songs, and sometimes they just stand alone, the arrangements for the opera arias. And I've seen some of this, and it's just fabulous. And she has fabulous artists to work with. She loves it. And if you would like to learn more about what Lara does and about Vox Specs, you can visit her website, larabolton.com. And that is LARA, larabolton.com. And I can post some of that information in the comments afterwards. The next artist that we are happy to have with us is Amanda Carlson, who I know is also no stranger to the Twin Cities. She's all over the place. Um, she's a voice and stage actor, a stage director, a dramatic coach. And when I met Amanda for the first time, it was actually quite recent. It was this summer because I was involved in Journey North Opera Company's project, Changing the Narrative. And as soon as I met her, I just thought, this is one cool person. She's really sassy and full of energy and just tells it like it is. And she's a fabulous dramatic coach, by the way. Um, so I thought of her because I thought she would be a great person to do this. And she does a number of things here. As I mentioned, she is stage director at Journey North Opera Company. She freelances all over, and she co-produces and co-presents with you, Tina, the opera plot Happy Hour, which offers us some lightness in this time, and it's very well done. I know I'd like to read something about what she says about herself, sort of her vision. She says that her personal artistic goal is that through storytelling, she hopes to open the pathways to empathy, self reflection, and the full emotional experience of life for the audience, the performer, and herself. And I just think that message blends really well with the program we're presenting.
Can
Then
you
I
tell
guess,
us what
yes,
Amanda's, can you tell us what Amanda's involvement in the project is?
she is actually reading our texts to our songs. Good question. So before each song, there's a frame, and the text appears as she reads it. But since she's such a great actress, it really sets up the scene nicely for me and Lara. And so I just really thought that. And I started doing that myself at programs, concerts a few years ago, because I didn't want people to be doing maybe a little bit of what I was just doing, doing this and then looking up and this and looking up. And so in Ladyslipper, there's 5 people. And so sometimes I've had each person read one of the poems, and that's worked out really nicely. And I think it just keeps the audience engaged. So for this, they will see the text and it will be read at the same time, and then you will hear the song.
Now,
Um,
speaking of an
yes.
audience, what do you hope that people are going to take away from watching the program?
Um, I, what we want them to take away is something that Sparrow Live has been posting about with our event. She said, the person who does this, if you need some TLC during these times, this is a concert for you. We hope to impart warmth, comfort, empathy, and I asked Lara actually to write some words about the program, and I think she did it beautifully. And I think it's what you can take away. Um, she's just a really eloquent writer. She said the project and collaboration's aim is to offer an uplifting balm for a deeply transitional time. Supportive and heart centered, these songs reflect and balance the feelings of upheaval that come with courage, growth, and rebirth. We present them in love and kindness towards our community, both local and universal.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, she wrote it, just hit it right on. So I'm so grateful that she did that for us.
And tell us why you chose to use Sparrow Live. I know that Justin Spenner used it on his last project, and it's
Yes,
so wonderful now that things aren't just one and done live. Things can exist for a month online for anybody to watch. So tell us some
yes.
more about that choice.
I had heard about Sparrow Live from a friend in Boston, which is where I moved from when I moved to the Twin Cities. And so it was just kind of in the back of my mind. And then our wonderful colleague, Justin Spenner, did a fabulous program, I Enter as a Stranger, on Sparrow Live. And I thought, oh, that's that group. So I contacted them directly, and they were just really wonderful and welcoming. And I love their message. Their slogan is, "We are creating a new musical ecosystem that is vibrant and sustainable to all." And I think they see themselves as game changers. They really feel that the artists are most important on that platform, and they see themselves as being around for a long time, and feel, a responsibility to bring beauty into the world. Um, and so, yeah, so they really just want to help artists. And it's definitely an online platform. And they have done some local events that were actually live and in person, but I think it's where probably they're based. They're based out of Boston, as I mentioned. Um, and so I just really like their message and what they have to offer.
So, how can people tune in and how can they learn more about this event? How can they purchase tickets?
They can do a couple of things. They can go to sparrowlive.com, and it's sparrow like the bird, so sparrowlive.com, and look around because it's a great organization, and then visit their box office link, and you will see all the lineup of concerts that are there, and we're one of them. And then you can click on tickets and get your ticket there. Or you can also visit, you can also visit ladyslipperensemble.org and take a look at our upcoming performances. And this concert is right at the top, and the Sparrow Live ticket link is listed there. If you would like to follow us on social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, our those links are in there, and the dates for the concerts, meaning it's streaming from October 28th to November 28th. So that's there. So those links should be easy to find, but I believe that we're going to post that as well in the video, I think. Yeah.
We'll post it in the comments.
Yes.
And then for people who are watching right now, do you have any special offers or promo codes if they're going to go buy tickets?
We sure do. We have some offers because we're nonprofit. Sparrow Live offered us just this really generous thing. So if the ticket price might seem a little steep or something, we'd like to offer people a little help. So you can use code HHH10 to be able to purchase a $10 ticket. And so you can put that coupon code in the little box at checkout for offers. And if things are tough, and we understand that, and we'd like you to be able to hear this music, then you can enter this code in the coupon box, HHH00, and you won't have to pay anything for that ticket.
Awesome.
Very
Thank
generous.
you.
Well, I know I'm excited to check it out, and I hope everybody else is. And if they've got any questions, they know how to find you.
Yeah, please do, and I'll try to watch and see if anyone had any comments or questions in the video. Yeah, and thank you so much, Tina and Sienna, and Oops, for all that you do to help really support musicians and spread the word about music and singers and what we do in this community.
Thank you, Sahar.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.